Spring finally arrived, and then what happened? The winter season over, and then the spring season arrived, and his old friends returned, and his friends returned from their voyage means journey through the air, and they all came, and they were all filled with joy, and then they were very happy and pleasantly surprised, and they were surprised very happily by seeing that the little bird was still alive, that he survived in the winter. They could hardly believe that such a lazy bird had managed to build such a wonderful nest. And when they saw the little bird had survived in the winter, and they can't believe that the lazy bird had built a very wonderful nest. They noticed a great change in the bird, and then they noticed there was a much change in the little bird. They realized that not even a bit of laziness remained in his body. And then they noticed the little bird was not lazy now, he was very active, and that he had turned into the most hard-working bird of the flock, and he was not lazy, and he became the most hard-working bird of the flock. Everyone agreed, everyone accepted that he was the most hard-working bird and the leader of the flock. And then the leader, head of the flock, said, our little friend should be put in charge. In charge means head of organizing, means arranging the great journey next year. And then the leader of the group said that next year the little bird will organize the journey for the next year. The year flew means finished, and that year was finished, and the time again came for the journey the next year. Everything was so well done, and then the every preparation for the long journey was so done properly, so well organized, and prepare very organized and organized very well. They even had time left to invent an early morning wake up. And now what happened? The little bird, he arranged the whole journey very properly. So there was much time, and now they had invented discovered a early morning wake up song, that when they will be go for a journey, then that before going they will be sing a song, so that from that day on no little bird, however lazy, would have to spend the winter alone again. Why they invent a song? Because they were thinking, because any other bird, like any other bird, lazy bird, he will not left alone, and he have to spend the winter season alone. So they make a song that when they will be flew for our journey, then they all will sing a song, and the old bird will wake up, and no bird will remain alone. The lazy little bird learned and told the flock, and then the little lazy bird, he learned a lesson, and he taught, and he told the other birds of his flock that laziness ends up having a bad effect on many aspects of life. He taught all the flock that laziness finishes. If a person is very lazy, that he can finish all the bad effects of many aspects of life. Then having a bad effects, if there are bad effects, then on many aspects of life, it can finish the many ways of life. It can only be combated with forward planning and hard work, and we can finish our laziness, and we can do every work when we fought against all the planning and the hard work. If we have planned all the work properly and we do the hard work, then we can complete this work, and without any laziness we can get success in every work. So we should not be lazy, we should do all the work at the same time, that we can get a success. And yes, you all, of course, you can learn your work day by day, and that in the exam times you can get a success. Thank you.